Yeah, what up, fight fans? I just wanted to do a response video to John Boxing. Shout out to him. He did it. He left me a video. And I'm gonna let you guys hear what he had to say.
Tablet, Terrence Tablet, Iron King, Hunker Mustard. Come on, man. Come on, Shady Slim. I mean, dude, like I said, I understand you want to be mutual, but you can't be mutual with guys that's not willing to be mutual. You know what I'm saying? These are the dudes that's calling people Panthers to insult you. That's just like somebody come around and talking shit to my brother in my face and they expect me to be okay with it. No, brother, I mean, you don't go out and I mean, if you want to be mutual, you know what I'm saying? Keep these guys in your back pocket or something. I mean, keep an extra eye on these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the dudes that's internet warriors. They'll go over. They'll be on another page bumping their gums about a certain people, but be on your page talking good to you. So I'm just saying, man. If you want to keep it mutual, more power to you. But just be careful, bro. I mean, I'm on this YouTube for boxing, but I got drawn into this race war bullshit. But I'm not just standing up for black people. I'm standing up for everybody that's got their heads on their shoulders. So man. So I'm saying, I mean, dude, just be careful who you allow in your square circle, bro. Okay, John Boxing, I'm gone.
Yeah, those were his comments. I'm not pretty sure what he meant by be careful who I let inside my circle. Bruh, this last time I checked, this is YouTube. I live way deep down in the South, so I don't know how I'm allowing certain people in my circle when this is YouTube. I don't know where people are from. I don't know if they're from Mexico or Philippines or what country. I don't know where these people from that's posted on my channel. I appreciate everyone that posts, but to sum things up, I think he's referring to the Q&A that I did a few days ago. As you guys know, I did a Q&A, and I kind of bit off Boxing Ego. Shout out to him. I got that from him. I used to see him do Q&As. And what it is, you allow subscribers who subscribe to your channel and boxing fans, they ask certain questions about boxing related questions. And when Boxing Ego picks those questions, he just randomly he answers the questions that he see in his comment section. He don't go through question by question to look, well, who's this commenter? Do I agree with their social issues, or how do I feel about this certain subscriber? No, he just picks out the boxing questions and answer them. The same as I did. When a subscriber leaves a boxing question, I get the question and I answer the question. So I don't see how is that allowing people in my circle. And all the questions that were asked were boxing related. There was no racist. No one asked any racist questions in that Q&A. So I don't understand all this allowing races in my circle. I don't get that part. But yeah, let's move on. But I think you need to be careful who's in your circle, because there's a lot of recruiting going on with a lot of racists that's trying to recruit a lot of good YTBC members to be racist. I had a couple of good friends on here, man, a lot of good friends. And I'm seeing lately they've been recruited. The racists have recruited them and they've become racist. So be careful who you allow in your circle. Because like I said, there's a lot of racist groups in the YTBC looking to recruit. They're looking for good channels to recruit and drag them in as racists. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, whenever you see a channel, for instance, bash John David Jackson, this man has done nothing wrong. As far as I know, John David Jackson has been a good trainer, man, a good citizen. I don't know of any trouble he's been in. But when you see a channel tear this man's name down, call him all kind of racist, derogatory names, racist names, hate, speaking straight hate against this man, John David Jackson. And do you think that's okay? See, we need to analyze and be vocal about those things as well if we're going to speak about racism. I saw certain channels just, I sat quiet, I ain't say shit, but I saw certain channels just tear John David Jackson down, a black man. Now I wasn't seeing too many black people defend John David Jackson when all this racism was directed towards John David Jackson. All kind of racist comments toward that man. Another guy, Stephen A. Smith. All kind of racial derogatory comments towards this guy. Nobody speaks about it. Last time I checked, Stephen A. Smith and John David Jackson were black. Then you have a close friend of mine, who I think is a friend in the YTBC, Thunderdome Boxing, who is Caucasian. You have this man smeared with all kind of racial hate comments against certain channels, talking all kind of derogatory, hateful comments against this guy. And you ask, why are certain channels being called Black Panther racist? That's the reason why. When you use derogatory racial terms against John David Jackson, Stephen A. Smith, Thunderdome Boxing, when I've yet to see this man, I've been in the whole YTBC for 1 year. I've yet to see this man make one racial comment, call anybody a nigger, a coon, none of that shit. Haven't seen him do it not once. And this man get called all type of shit because of his boxing opinion. Hell, I disagree with his boxing opinion on Andre Ward. I don't agree with him on Andre Ward, but do you see me calling him all kind of racially derogatory names? Travis Gotti boxing another guy, they call him all kind of names, coon and different shit, racial shit, racist shit. That's why certain channels are being called Black Panthers and racist, because of that type of behavior. What are people supposed to expect when channels are implementing that type of behavior? When you're using racial derogatory terms like that, hate terms, speaking out against hate, speaking hate. That is straight hate, man. That some of these channels that you're associated with are speaking hate. I don't agree with everyone's opinion, but everyone's allowed to have freedom of speech. I don't agree with every channel's opinion at the end of the day. I don't agree with their social views. I don't agree that the white man is superior to the black man, or that the black man is superior to the white man. But at the end of the day, these motherfuckers are allowed to have a boxing opinion, even though I don't agree with their social opinions. They're allowed to have a boxing opinion because of freedom of speech. We can't take that away from them. Now, that's one thing I respect about you, John Boxer. You don't block people. You allow Sean Newton. You allow anyone to comment on your channel. It don't matter who it is. You don't try to block freedom of speech. So I see you go back and forth with a lot of members in the YTBC, and that's cool. That's the same thing I try to do. I try to let everyone comment and have their freedom of opinion, freedom of speech, as long as it's not racist. No racist comments. They will be blocked. But I respect that about you. But you gotta look on both sides of the fence, man. Even though you may not agree with someone's opinion, that doesn't make you a coon or a sellout because you're letting them comment on your channel and give a boxing opinion. That's not cooning. Cooning is when you trying to stop a black movement that's a positive black movement. Getting equal rights for schools for blacks. Getting equal pay for women for blacks. That's positive shit. Not slandering white people. There's nothing positive about slandering Stephen A. Smith. Slandering Ronda Rousey. Slandering John David Jackson. There's nothing positive about that movement. I don't agree just with black shit because it's black. Because I'm black. No, you gotta be standing up for something positive. Not standing up towards hate. Not standing up for hate. I'm not gonna support hate on either side, white or black. You're not gonna see me supporting that type of shit. Now you got motherfuckers like Tommy Hilfiger. I don't agree with the motherfucker lifestyle, but he makes some good ass clothes. The motherfucker make good clothes, don't he? I bet everybody wears clothes, don't they? We don't agree with his motherfucking lifestyle. I don't agree to how the way he living. But the motherfucker, he makes some good clothes though. He makes some good drawers. He makes some good shirts, button-down shirts, good ties. I don't agree with Versace the way that motherfucker lived his life, but he made some good cologne though. The fellas be buying his cologne, the ladies buy his perfume. So, although we may not agree with someone's social views It might be some other shit that they do good that we might support. You got motherfuckers in the YTBC talking about white supremacy. I don't agree with their social views, but they might make some good ass boxing videos though. They may give some good boxing opinions, which I might respect, but I don't respect their social views. So we gotta understand in the YTBC, you gotta know where to draw the line, man. Although we're not gonna agree with everyone, but we gotta respect people's boxing opinions. We run a boxing channel. This is not politics, man. This is not a social channel. This is the YTBC. This is about boxing. We run boxing channels. I only give a shit about boxing opinions. What motherfuckers doing outside of boxing, they gotta give an account to God for that shit. That ain't none of my business, to be honest with you. That ain't none of my business, man. I'm here to talk boxing. Like Allen Iverson said, not the game. We ain't talking about the game that I love. We talking about practice. We not talking about boxing. See, they trying to get us from talking about boxing, John Boxer. They don't want us to talk about boxing. They want us to talk about the race war. They want us to talk about race, not boxing, not the sport that we love. Nah. They want us to talk about race. Why you think Zone 6 ain't been in this motherfucker? Because he tired of talking about the race shit. He don't want to hear about this shit. I saw him comment in the comment section. He said he tired of the race war shit. I'm tired of it. Unless a motherfucker get real and gonna talk about both sides, the white and the black race motherfuckers, I don't want to hear about the shit either. And I'm only responding to it because you did a video directed towards me, so I responded to it. But this is not what I'm here to talk about. I'm not here to talk about no race issues. If I wanted to do that, I'll start up a politics channel, a social channel, and some shit like that. I'm here to talk about boxing, maybe some music shit, and sports shit. That's what I'm here to talk about. Not no race issues. I'm not running I'm not starting up no groups. And all that people that do that, picketing and marching, that's all good, but I ain't here for that, man. Excuse me. I'm not here for that, man. I respect everybody that got the groups, the Black Lives Matter groups, the women groups, the PETA groups. I respect all the groups, man. But I'm not here for all that. I'm not here to do that shit. I like Malcolm X. He's one of my favorite speakers, man. I love Malcolm X. I memorized that speech, the house nigga and the field nigga speech. I got the shit memorized. I listened to it so much. The house nigga loved his master better than the master loved themselves. The field nigga, he hated his master. The house nigga dressed better than his master. He ate better than the field negro, dressed better than the field negro. If the master say we sick, house nigga say we sick, boss. See, I got all the shit remembered because I like Malcolm X. Do I agree with all the shit that he said and did? No. But I respect his opinion. I didn't agree with the shit about him calling the white man the devil. That was hate speech. I didn't agree with that. But I still respected Malcolm X. Like I said, I love Malcolm X. He's one of my favorite speakers. Him and Dr. Martin Luther King. I love Dr. King, man, and Malcolm X. Those guys are two of my favorite speakers. But did I agree with everything Malcolm X said? No. He spoke a lot of hate speech, man. And God blessed all of us with common sense. We know what the fuck hate speech is. We're not stupid, man. Each and every individual, God blessed us with common sense, man. We got fucking common sense. We know when somebody's preaching hate. And when you hear motherfuckers calling John David Jackson a coon, Stephen A. Smith a coon, we know what the fuck they preaching. They preaching hate. So, what I ask you today, don't join these motherfucking hate groups, man. If you want to look out the good black channels, don't even take me for example, even though I'm black. Take Fair Shake Boxing, Mr. Boxing Today, Blood Boxing. Who are some other good black channels? Jeff Cotto, Boxing Ego. Take those 5 guys as an example to lead by. Don't follow these motherfucking hate groups, man. Say no to them. Don't let them suck you in to this race war, man. Don't let it happen to you, John Boxing, because you a good brother, man. I know you ain't no racist. You be responding to shit that people say to you. I know you ain't no racist, but don't let these racists suck you into joining them groups, man, because they recruiting right now. They looking for motherfuckers to recruit. Don't let them recruit you, man. Stay neutral, stay positive, talk boxing, man. I like the debates that you have with Newton back and forth. That's some good boxing shit y'all be talking back and forth. But don't let these motherfuckers suck you into this race war, man. Don't let them recruit you into this race war, man. And I just wanted to respond to you, man. Keep doing your thing. And I'm gonna keep supporting your channel, man. Long as you stay neutral and keep it boxing, man. I'm gonna keep supporting you.